Many people over 60 spend most of their day alone. They rarely interact with friends or family, nor join social activities. Their small room becomes their whole world, filled only with thoughts and loneliness. At first, they think it's normal, just a habit. They tell themselves, "I used to be like this and it wasn't serious." But the truth is, isolating yourself quietly darkens your mood. Prolonged loneliness doesn't just cause sadness, it deeply harms mental health. Many seniors don't realize that closed living and lack of connection are major causes of depression. You might not know, but without social interaction, the brain isn't stimulated and positive feelings gradually fade. This lets feelings of despair, exhaustion, and helplessness slowly fill your heart. I've been through that phase too, thinking it was nothing, but in reality, it was the first warning sign of depression. But there's one question that makes many over 60 suddenly pause. Many older adults still believe that feelings of sadness and loneliness are normal in old age. They often say, "Everyone must go through gloomy days, it's just life's rule." Some even say, "When you're old, you suffer many losses, so any mood is okay." These beliefs act like a fog, hiding the truth and making them accept sadness as an unavoidable part of life. However, the truth is far from simple. Depression is not an inevitable fate of old age, but a serious medical condition needing care and treatment. It's not just temporary feelings of sadness or disappointment, but a disease deeply affecting mental, physical health, and quality of life. Did you know that many daily habits that seem harmless actually worsen depression? When you neglect yourself, isolate socially, or rely on unhealthy habits like overusing sedatives or alcohol, they create a vicious cycle, making your mood darker and it harder to escape the shadows in your soul. So why don't more people recognize this sooner? Is it lack of information, or acceptance of the false idea that depression is unavoidable? Or perhaps fear of stigma, fear of admitting weakness, so they hide their pain? These misunderstandings and stigma cause many to miss warning signs and delay seeking help. Then depression worsens, damaging physical and mental health, reducing joy in life and connection with loved ones. So what habits seem good but quietly deepen depression? In today's video, we're going to explore a very important topic, one that many older adults are facing. It's about daily habits, seemingly harmless, and some even think they're good, but in reality, they quietly contribute to making depression worse. You'll learn about 3 to 5 common mistaken habits that many seniors don't even realize they have. These habits don't just affect mood, they prolong and deepen feelings of fatigue, loneliness, and loss of direction in daily life. But don't worry, we won't just stop at pointing out the problem. In this video, I'll guide you through simple, gentle adjustments, helping you gradually change those habits, in the easiest ways possible. You'll see, there's no need to change everything all at once, or do anything too overwhelming. Just start with very small steps, that fit your health, condition, and daily rhythm. You'll be surprised to find out, that just a few small changes can make a big difference in your mood and mental health. Feeling more uplifted, sleeping better, and regaining positive energy, helping you live happier, fuller, and more meaningful days. Also, I'll share valuable tips, to help you feel loved and supported, to chase away loneliness, which is one of the biggest enemies of senior mental health. I know, change isn't easy. But if you join me in this video, you'll get the tools you need, the knowledge, and a strong motivation, to take control of your own life. Please stay with me until the end of the video, to get all the useful information, and practical steps, that you can start applying today, to improve your mental health. But first, let's explore why older adults are more prone to falling into depression. Easy to understand scientific explanation: as we enter old age, our bodies and brains no longer function as they once did. Many biological changes happen quietly inside, affecting your emotions, mood, and mental health. One of the most important changes is the decline of key hormones, especially serotonin, also known as the happiness hormone. Serotonin helps regulate mood, creating feelings of joy and inner peace. When serotonin levels in the brain decrease, you're more likely to feel sad, depressed, and lose interest in things you once loved. This is a major reason why many older adults fall into depression. Not only that, many seniors face chronic illnesses, such as diabetes, high blood pressure, heart disease, or joint problems. These conditions not only impact physical health, but also strongly affect mental well-being, increasing the risk of depression. Along with this, changes in lifestyle and social environment are crucial. Losing loved ones or friends, or reduced mobility and social interaction, lead to social isolation that drags mood down, creating feelings of loneliness and despair. Moreover, daily habits like limited physical activity, poor nutrition lacking essential brain nutrients such as omega-3, vitamin B, magnesium, or misuse of alcohol and sedatives, are also factors that worsen depression. Science has proven that the brain needs regular stimulation, especially from social interactions and gentle physical activity, to maintain mental health and effective neural function. Without these factors, brain nerve cells decline in function, reducing the ability to process emotions and cope with stress, leading to worsening mental states over time. Therefore, maintaining healthy daily habits is extremely important. Social connection, regular exercise, and proper nutrition are key to protecting your mental health, and preventing depression from progressing. And when you clearly understand this, you'll realize many familiar daily habits need to be changed immediately to improve mental and overall health. Breaking down each bad habit. Habit 1. Living in isolation with little social interaction. Many older adults choose to stay home more than going out, believing that old age is a time to rest and avoid the noise of society. Some even think the less contact, the better, to avoid troubles and unnecessary conflicts. However, this very isolation is one of the leading causes of depression. Our brain needs stimulation through social interactions, like talking, laughing, and sharing feelings. Without these, positive neurotransmitters in the brain like serotonin and dopamine decrease. This causes your mood to darken, loneliness to increase, and your trust in life to be seriously affected. Mr. John, 72, went months without speaking to anyone, wandering only within his small room each day. He felt forgotten and lost interest in everything. After a friend introduced him to a wellness club, he gradually reconnected with others, participated in light activities like exercise, chatting, and laughing. His spirit changed noticeably, smiles returned, and loneliness vanished. You can do it too. Try opening your heart, join a community group, or simply call and check in on family and friends daily. These small interactions stimulate your brain to produce happiness hormones, helping you feel happier and more optimistic day by day. But that's not all, there's another habit quietly worsening depression. Habit 2, neglecting physical activity. As we age, many feel tired and achy, so they move less or avoid movement. They think resting more will help the body recover. However, inactivity is a silent enemy that destroys mood. Light exercise helps the body produce endorphins, hormones that create happiness and natural pain relief. People who move little often fall into chronic fatigue, leading to gloomy moods and depression. Ms. Mary, 68, was very inactive, sitting all day feeling heavy and mentally down. After starting a gentle 30-minute walk daily, she felt energized, uplifted, and much more optimistic. You should also choose exercises suited to your condition, such as walking, yoga, or gentle exercise, which help improve physical health and mood, reducing anxiety and stress effectively. And there's another harmful habit to watch out for. Habit 3. Eating a diet lacking brain nutrients. A diet low in essential nutrients like omega-3, B vitamins, and magnesium negatively affects brain function. These nutrients maintain neural health, support production of positive neurotransmitters, enhance emotional control, and reduce stress. Mr. David, 70, used to eat lots of fast food, little vegetables or fish, which led to worsening mental health, with constant anxiety and sadness. After changing his diet, adding salmon, vegetables, and omega-3 rich foods, his mood improved significantly, and mental health got better day by day. You should increase foods rich in brain nutrients, while avoiding sugary, fatty, and processed foods, to protect brain and mental health comprehensively. But there's still one more crucial habit. Habit 4. Overusing sedatives or alcohol. Many older adults think sedatives or alcohol help them relax and sleep better. But overusing these harms brain function, increasing risks of severe depression, memory loss, and other illnesses. Ms. Susan, 75, used to rely on sleeping pills and alcohol, feeling mentally exhausted, sluggish, and unfocused. After gradually reducing them and switching to natural therapies like meditation, yoga, and breathing exercises, she felt clearer, happier, and much healthier. Always consult your doctor before using medications, limit alcohol intake, and seek natural solutions to improve mental health. And finally, the last habit is just as important. Habit 5. Insufficient and irregular sleep. Sleep is when the body and brain rest and recover. Many older adults sleep too little, go to bed late, stay up late, or have fragmented sleep. This disrupts hormones, increases stress and anxiety, and reduces emotional control. Mr. Henry, 69, suffered chronic insomnia, feeling his spirit decline and losing interest in life. After adjusting his sleep routine, going to bed on time, and avoiding screens before sleep, he significantly improved his mood and slept much better. You should maintain a regular sleep schedule, create a quiet, cool, and comfortable space, avoid noise and bright lights, to support natural sleep and enhance mental health. These habits are major reasons depression worsens, but you can completely change them to regain a joyful and healthy spirit. Let's hear the story of two friends, the same age in similar situations, but with very different outcomes. Mr. Michael and Mr. Thomas are both 72 years old, and both faced signs of depression after retirement. Mr. Michael chose to change his habits. He started attending wellness classes, socializing with friends, eating a nutritious diet, and maintaining a regular sleep schedule. At first, he struggled, but with persistence, his spirit lifted, and his overall health improved significantly. He felt happier, connected easily with family and friends, and was full of energy every day. In contrast, Mr. Thomas kept his old habits. He lived in isolation, moved little, had an irregular diet, and depended on sleeping pills. His depression worsened over time. He often felt lonely, tired, and discouraged, sometimes even losing faith in life. These two opposite paths show that your daily habits are the key to your mental and physical health. You can choose to follow Mr. Michael's footsteps, starting to change little by little, to regain joy and peace in your life. Or keep the old habits, and continue sinking deeper into fatigue and loneliness. So why do many people not change, even when they know it's wrong? Misguided beliefs. Why it's hard to break old habits. Many older adults find it difficult to let go of habits they have held onto for years. This is completely understandable, as habits create a sense of safety and familiarity. But behind this lies deeply ingrained false beliefs, which block them from stepping out of their comfort zone and making changes to improve their lives. One of the most common thoughts is, old age means troubles and worries are unavoidable. Or they tell themselves, I've lived like this for so long, changing now probably won't help. These beliefs make them feel hopeless and despairing, thinking all efforts are useless, so they don't want to try. They accept sadness and loneliness as an inevitable part of life, gradually losing faith in themselves. In addition, loneliness and lack of support from family and friends is another major cause. When no one is around to understand and share, older adults feel isolated, abandoned in a vast world. This feeling deepens sadness and helplessness, blocking them from seeking help. Some even fear stigma, afraid others will think they are weak or crazy. They hide their pain and true feelings inside, daring not to share or express themselves for support. This not only worsens their emotional pain but also raises the risk of depression. Furthermore, many older adults suffer from chronic illnesses, persistent pain, or other physical health issues. This anxiety and fatigue make them prone to despair, feeling they lack the strength to change or try something new. All these factors create a vicious cycle, pulling them deeper into prolonged, worsening depression. They want to escape but don't know where to start, feeling stuck and lonely in their own lives. Therefore, the solution cannot be forced or sudden change, but requires patience, empathy, and gentle, tailored steps for each person. Gentle solutions, easy to apply. Many of us, when thinking about changing habits we have lived with for decades, often feel overwhelmed, discouraged, and fear we won't succeed. You might think, I've lived like this for so long, what difference does it make to change now? Or, change will definitely be tiring and stressful. I want to say, you don't have to do everything at once, nor put too much pressure on yourself. The most effective change starts with very small, gentle steps, with a clear plan. You can begin simply by calling an old close friend to check in, or joining a small community group, a gentle exercise club where you feel comfortable and suited to your health. Just a few meetings and conversations with others can help lift the feeling of loneliness and stimulate your brain to produce positive neurotransmitters, bringing a sense of peace and happiness. Similarly, regarding physical activity, you don't need to run or hit the gym every day. A few gentle exercises like walking around your home, doing simple yoga poses or daily gentle stretches, are wonderful ways to improve circulation, boost overall health, and especially enhance mood and effectively reduce stress. Try starting with 5 to 10 minutes a day, then gradually increase as your body gets used to it. Don't overdo it, listen to your body and choose exercises that suit you best. For nutrition, instead of changing your entire diet in one day, start with simple steps like adding omega-3 rich salmon, eating plenty of fresh green vegetables, nuts, and fruits good for brain health. Limiting sugary foods, fatty dishes, and processed foods will help you feel healthier. You can change one dish at a time, no need to rush, patience is key. If you use sedatives or have habits of drinking alcohol to relieve stress, try consulting your doctor for guidance on gradual reduction, and simultaneously explore natural methods such as meditation, deep breathing, body relaxation, or gentle mental exercises to balance your mind. Finally, sleep also plays a crucial role in improving depression. Maintain a regular sleep schedule, going to bed and waking up at the same time every day. Create a quiet, cool sleeping environment, avoiding bright lights and noise. Avoid electronic devices at least 1 hour before bedtime so your brain can relax. Remember, you don't have to change everything immediately. Just start with 1 or 2 small changes, and when you feel comfortable and confident, you can add more changes. Patience, self-love, and compassion are the keys to overcoming these challenges. You can absolutely do this, one step at a time, and I believe you will soon feel positive differences in your mood and overall health. And sometimes, just the right reminder or a small action is enough to change the course of your entire life journey. Emotional transition, awakening your motivation. Life is not just about hardships, challenges, moments of fatigue, or sadness. Life is also a wonderful journey, an opportunity for each of us to explore, cherish, and love ourselves in the deepest way. Even if you have reached 60, 70, or beyond, that doesn't mean you have to accept limitations, or give up in the face of aging challenges. You still have the right to live joyfully, healthily, and fully embrace every moment. Remember, you deserve sincere love, genuine care, and steadfast companionship from your loved ones. You are not alone on this journey, and never let negative emotions overshadow the great value you hold. The path of change and recovery is never easy. It requires patience, determination, and a strong belief in yourself. But I want you to know that, no matter how hard it gets, never lose hope or faith that you can succeed. Each new day is a precious opportunity to start anew, to take small but certain steps on the road to rediscover joy, peace, and happiness within your soul. Remember well, the greatest power to change your life doesn't lie in others, but within your own heart and will. You have the ability to make positive progress, and perseverance is the key that opens the door to that change. You are not alone on this path. There are many seniors like you, sharing, supporting, and walking together. That community will give you strength, help you stay steady, and always feel loved. Let your heart open wide, to receive faith, love, and strength from within yourself. You can overcome every difficulty, turn pain into motivation, and find joy in the simplest moments of life. Believe that, no matter how long or rugged the journey, you are always your own guide, and you can write the next chapters of your life story filled with color and hope. Before we finish, let's review the most important points we've shared in this video together. Today, we have journeyed together through a deep exploration of those quiet but extremely important habits that contribute to worsening depression in older adults. Let's recall each habit one by one, so you know exactly what to avoid and change first. The first and most crucial habit is living in isolation, with little social interaction. When you spend too much time alone, lacking connection with friends, family, and community, your brain loses essential stimulation, reducing the production of happiness hormones like serotonin and dopamine. Over time, this creates a deep sense of loneliness, leading to negative thoughts and growing despair in your mind. Next is the habit of neglecting physical activity. Lack of movement reduces endorphin production, the natural hormone that makes you feel happy. Besides harming physical health, prolonged inactivity makes your spirit weary, increasing feelings of fatigue and depression. Another habit to watch carefully is a diet lacking essential nutrients for the brain. A poor diet deficient in omega-3, B vitamins, magnesium, and more diminishes neural function and raises the risk of depression. Remember, your brain also needs to be nourished properly to work efficiently and maintain a positive mindset. Along with that, the misuse of sedatives or alcohol is extremely harmful. These substances not only damage brain cells, but also disrupt mood balance, increasing the risk of severe depression and other serious health problems. Finally, we cannot overlook the habit of inadequate and irregular sleep. Poor quality sleep disturbs hormonal balance, increases stress and anxiety, and reduces emotional control. Good and regular sleep is the solid foundation for your mental well-being. All these habits don't just affect you individually, they combine to form a negative spiral, deeply impacting both your mental and physical health. But remember, the key to change lies in your hands. Start gently, patiently, and lovingly with small steps. Don't expect instant big changes, let daily small improvements build a significant difference in your life. With consistent effort to change each small habit, you will notice positive shifts day by day, your mood brightening, sleep improving, and life energy overflowing. And the most important message I want to emphasize is this: it's not your age or current circumstances, but your daily choices to live healthily, happily, and fully in every moment of your life. Dear friend, life is a long journey filled with challenges and opportunities. No matter your age, you have every right to live happily, healthily, and fully. Age is not a barrier, but a treasure trove of experience that helps you understand yourself better. Sometimes, those very experiences become the strongest motivation for change. I want you to know that, as long as you open your heart and take it one small step at a time, you will see life begin to shift in a more positive direction. Start with very small steps, one positive habit at a time, to gradually improve your mental health and emotions each day. Don't let wrong habits continue to harm your health and happiness. You can be the active author of your life story, writing a new chapter full of vitality and meaning. I encourage you to share your story, thoughts, and experiences in the comments below this video, so we can build a strong seniors community together, where everyone is heard, understood, and supported. If you find this video helpful, please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, so you won't miss valuable information and meaningful lessons tailored for seniors like you. Life is a journey, and I am honored to walk alongside you every step of the way. Believe that you can overcome any difficulty, and you always deserve to live a fulfilling, joyful, and healthy life. Thank you for taking the precious time to listen. See you again in the next videos on this channel, with more valuable insights and helpful knowledge.